We are on, and Sandy is on. Hi,
Hi.
everyone. Welcome to Farms Performance Lane, our special edition for Folk Plus. As you guys know, Folk Alliance Region Midwest is your regional organization. We are a chapter of Folk Alliance International. We promote traditional, contemporary, and multicultural folk music and dance related to the performing arts in our region, which is Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Manitoba, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, Nunavut, North Dakota, Ohio, Saskatchewan, South Dakota, and Wisconsin. But you don't have to be from any of those places to join in on the fun, whether it is a virtual connections event or our in-person conference that happens in October. We also have a Farmette in Indiana coming up next month that we could talk to you about a little bit later. And it is almost time to go ahead and welcome our very first Performance Lane artist. This sign up happens very quickly, so congratulations to those of you who did get a spot. Also, we had a couple of cancellations, so myself and Brad Yoder are going to be filling in for a couple of the artists that couldn't make it. All right, we're going to go to Jenn Harris, a quirky Americana singer-songwriter based in Chicago. Let's hear it for Jenn.
Thank you. This song's about the things that keep you up at night. There's a bat in the kitchen and a rat in the alley today. I think about the burden of my life and feet of clay. What I've been, oh, I was wrong. Why I did the things I've done. What is lost and gone. Oh, I listen for their howling every night until the dawn. I can see their angry eyes, footprints on the lawn, snarling at my conscience, oh, until my faith is gone. And the morning never comes when I'm hounded by my demons. Oh, time makes sinners of us all, you wait and see. There's no rest for the weary or the wicked, just ask me. Maybe I'm not so wicked, just wayfaring as I go to the water. Oh, I listen for their howling every night until the dawn. I can see their angry eyes, footprints on the lawn, snarling at my conscience, oh, until my faith is gone. And the morning never comes when I'm hounded by my demons. Oh, damn you hounds, you don't know the sum of me, or what I do. In the simple light of day, I'm better now, well, that's the truth. And I'll make it to the river and drop my body down and rise again. I listen for their howling every night until the dawn. I can see their angry eyes, footprints on the lawn, snarling at my conscience, oh, until my faith is gone. When the morning never comes, when I'm hounded All right, moving right along. This song, it's set in a boarding house in London right after World War One. If you ever want to know why, meet me and I'll tell you. But that's the premise. It's called The Boarding House. In the boarding house I count the plates. This time there'll be no mistake. I bide my time. I sweep the dust off her keepsakes. I count the silver up to 8, all polished fine. Apologies are useless words for a famished, desperate pair of birds. When she slapped my hand, I cried out, is she sorry? Oh, I doubt it. But I need the money still. So I take a long break. I take a long break. My mistress has no love to lose, heart as hard as a steel-toed shoe. But once upon a time, she was a lady, that is true. Then she said farewell to everyone she knew, lost to fever and the grind. Warship sunk off Gallipoli, forever lost in the deep blue sea. When she called me names I faltered, is she sorry? Oh, I doubt it. But I need the money still. So I take a long break. I take a long break. I put aside my loneliness, I think about my soul. I do what I have to do to keep my body whole. I take a long break. I take a long break. She knows the truth, I am no thief. Her silver's all for her to keep. I take my pay. I am a lone windflower leaf. I serve until her soul does sleep, my freedom day. Then back to Inverness I'll go, to find the ones I used to know. And when she threw the forks I wilted, is she sorry? Oh, I doubt it. But she's got nobody now. So I take a long break. I take a long break. Ooh.
Woo!
Thank you, Jenn. Beautiful song. Thanks so much. Well, what a great beginning to Performance Lane. Up next we have Miguel, Gonzalez. Miguel is a longtime songwriter, drummer, percussionist, and string band picker. Miguel is stepping out front to showcase his own compositions. Based in Oak Park, Illinois, Miguel performs with Alewife, Ralph Covert, Mary Macaroni and the Impastas, Jamgrass Project, and solo. He also hosts the Friendly Music Community podcast, a man wearing a bunch of hats and playing a banjo. What more could you ask for?
Yeah.
Take it away, Miguel.
Thank you, Alexa. Yeah, I joined Folk Alliance just a couple months ago, and I'll be going to my first farm conference this October. I'm really looking forward to it. This is a song I wrote called Two Black Eyes. I play with the cameras. I woke today, felt just out of bed. Hated whiskey running through my head. Oh, babe, I got two black eyes over you. Ain't no coffee can wake you up now that I've lost your loving cup. Oh, babe, I got two black eyes over you. I got two black eyes, I don't know what to do. You shook me cold, November rain that blew. Away from here and me, I'm reaching like the morning dew. I've been marked for failure with two black eyes over you. I'm as good as dead in the heat of the day. I never knew a man could suffer this way. Oh, babe, I got two black eyes over you. Why, oh, why have we come to this? You knocked me out cold with your loving fists. Oh, babe, got two black eyes over you. To do, you shook me cold, November rain that blew. Away from here and me, I'm weeping like the morning dew. I've been marked for failure with two black eyes over you. To do, you shook me cold, November rain that blew. Away from here and me, I'm weeping like the morning dew. I've been marked for failure with two black eyes over you. Got two black eyes over you. Got two black eyes over you. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I'll be playing that with Jamgrass Project in Wheaton at Make Music Wheaton, which is on June 21st, which happens all over the world. But this next tune I wrote while I was commuting on the highway. It's called Driving Blind. I was a punk rock kid, so this is kind of, and I always thought folk music and punk rock music really belonged together. So this is my punk rock folk song. Driving with my blindfold on, I won't stop until I crack the dawn. There's no place to rest, this road so long. I'm running so hard, I'm running alone. The radio screams static, the wind is blowing cold. All our best laid plans died by the side of the road. She said that she would ride with me, take this trip into eternity. But life's like nothing it used to be, driving away from our naive dreams. The radio screams static, the wind is blowing cold. All our best laid plans died at the side of the road. I made you a promise, said my aim would be true. You slipped away unnoticed, that's why I'm running after you. Now I'm driving with my blindfold on, I don't know just where I'm gone. If I finally catch you before too long, will you take me back in your loving arms? The radio screams static, wind is growing cold. All our best laid plans died at the side of the road. Yes, the radio screams static, the wind is blowing cold. All our best laid plans died at the side of the road. All our best laid plans died at the side of the road. And then the other thing that I'm going to be doing at Farm Conference is representing the High Lonesome Music Festival, which is a very small music festival in the Missouri Ozarks. I do marketing. My wife and I do marketing for them, and we're on the board of the nonprofit organization, the High Lonesome Heritage Music Foundation, that produces that. And you can also find me at the Friendly Music Community, as we mentioned, the podcast, but I also teach there and play there a lot. That's in Berwyn, Illinois. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You've got a lot going on. And you have like a little bit more time. Is there anything else you wanted to say about your projects?
Oh, well, you know, I also am a 25-year member of the Oak Park Farmers Market Band, and that is one of the longest standing bluegrass and old time music jam circles in the, Chicagoland area. It's been going every Saturday since 1978.
Wow.
It's behind the church, behind the Pilgrim Church, where they serve the donuts every Saturday morning, 8 a.m.
8
in Oak
a.m.?
Park. Yeah, 8 to noon. And then all winter, we winter at the Friendly Music Community. So when the farmers market shuts down, we play every Saturday morning, 8 to noon at the Friendly Music Community. The
I'll
High
look you
Lonesome.
up. I'll be there this Saturday, so I'll look you up.
Okay, yeah, bring an instrument, because it's it's an open session.
Okay, very cool.
And
You have like 1 minute left. Do you have a 1 minute song?
do I have a 1 minute song? I could play a little bit of this very sad old waltz. I was blinded by love, never wanted to know that in truth you're killing me slow. It's plain to see now that you have quit me. There's a difference between you and me. Darling, the difference between you and me is that I need to cut loose and flee. Oh, it's plain to see your lies and treachery. That's the difference between you and me. That's the difference between you and me.
Yeah, let's
Out of
hear it
tune.
for Miguel.
I wrote that one too.
You know, we were just talking at the Regents thing this afternoon about how it's really important to have a 1 or 2 minute song in your back pocket for moments like this. So well done.
Some of us write really long songs, and some of us write short songs. And some of us have room for 2, and some of us have room for 4. So that's okay.
That does have several more verses.
I wanted to mention that our Farmette event is happening June 21st in Nashville, Indiana. If you go to HoosierOriginalMusic.com, you can get all of the information about Farmette. It's a really great one-day event. Farm sort of co-sponsors and supports the Hoosier Original Music Foundation in producing that one-day conference. So check that out if you're around Indiana on June 21st. That is coming right up. So get your registration going if you'd like to go somewhere this Saturday and have a lot of fun. All right, next up, we have Laurin Hunter. He's a singer, songwriter, and producer based in Walnut Creek, California. He enjoys incorporating elements of folk, rock, pulp, and world into his music, as well as writing songs about the highs and lows of the human experience. So let's give a warm welcome from his vehicle to Laurin Hunter.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, you might wonder why I'm in a car right now. I'm currently in Algonquin Park, Ontario, and this is the one parking lot that has Wi-Fi. So sometimes you gotta work with what you got. So I'm gonna kick this off with an original tune called Along for the Ride. Still trying to find my own way through this endless loop of a life every day. I keep pretending that I've made some headway. This GPS in my mind keeps overloading. The options are endless, so I'll stay right here in my bed. The paradox of choice so paralyzing. Don't know where I belong, don't know what road I'm supposed to be on. Right now I'm just along, yeah, I'm just along for the ride. And one day I'm gonna drive into the sun that's burning my eyes. Right now I'm just along, yeah, I'm just along for the ride. It's all on me to repair my internal locus of control, complaining our life isn't fair. Too terrified to admit I'm just scared. Don't know where I belong, don't know what road I'm supposed to be on. Right now I'm just along, yeah, I'm just along for the ride. And one day I'm gonna drive into the sun that's burning my eyes. Right now I'm just along, yeah, I'm just along for the ride. Ooh, 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 don't know where I belong, don't know what road I'm supposed to be on. Right now I'm just along, yeah, I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah.
Thanks. My next song is in another tuning, so I'm gonna get into that real quick. It's on my most recent album I put out, and it's called Grizzly Peak. Well, the song is called Grizzly Peak. And it's kind of about growing up in California, and I went up to this lookout spot. It overlooks San Francisco, and I just gotten out of a 9-year relationship, which is fun, and I brought my guitar with me, and I wrote this song. Had to get the hell out of my house before I went and lost my mind. So I drove up the mountainside, found a spot to watch the city lights. I see the cars fly by into the night. They all got somewhere else to be. 7 billion people in this world, and none of them are here with me. Just stoned and alone on Grizzly Peak. La 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 la. To the right of Sutro Tower, I can see a place. She's probably in bed. I used to be there every night, but now this is the closest I can get. In the Golden Gate across the bay, don't shine the same ever since she left me. And the couple in their car right next to me are making out it's time to leave. 'Cause I'm just stoned and alone on Grizzly Peak. La 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 la. But somewhere in this sea of lights, I'm gonna find my new best friend. And when she's with me, this view will be beautiful again. And somewhere in this sea of lights, I'm gonna find my new best friend. And when she's with me, this view will be beautiful again.
Yes.
Wow.
Bravo. Gorgeous. Thank
Much.
you, Laurin. Thank you for joining us through all the troubles, through all the you got it done, and it was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Oh, thanks for having me. It was really fun.
All right. We're just having a great time. I also wanted to say thank you to all of you regulars. This was limited to people who hadn't done Performance Lane before. So thanks to all of you who have done Performance Lane before, who have come in support in the audience. Thanks for joining us tonight. We want to support each other through all of this. And up next we have Twila Ping. Twila Ping is a singer-songwriter in Chicago who writes intimate folk songs consisting of loneliness and sincerity. She is currently working on her upcoming debut EP, and I cannot wait to hear her. Twila, it is your turn.
Thank you. Hi everyone. Laurin, that was awesome. Hi, I'm Twila. I've obviously never done this before. But yeah, I'm currently recording my first EP right now, and this song is one of my newer ones that I've written for my EP. It doesn't have a name currently. Doesn't have a name, but it's about, I guess, being lonely and how it can make you a little weird. I made friends with the solitude. It's punishment, and it feels good. And I no, I pretend it's good for me. I received God's blessings for free. Dialed up star and 333. Turn on the radio when I feel alone. I walk to the corner store just to say hello. And I no, I pretend it's good for me. I received God's blessings for free. Dialed up star and 333. And I've got questions, another call waiting. Do you think we could let them wait? And I could be happy if you say I can be. But what if I make a mistake? And I no, I pretend that's probably my longest song. I'm also one of those people who writes very, very short songs. Or I'm one of those people. So let's see. There's another song that I wrote that's gonna be on my new EP. It does have a name. It's called Peel. It's kind of just about winter in Chicago. And a radiator that never turns off. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have another short one?
I have plenty of short ones. Let's see. Yeah, this one is called Lemon Water. This is one of my first songs that I ever wrote.
You weren't kidding, that was short, but God, that was beautiful.
Oh, thank
Gorgeous.
you.
Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Twila.
Thank you, Alexa. Thank you, Annie.
Of course. Thank you to all of our performers today for spending this time with us. And of course, thank you to Folk Alliance International and all of the other regions for co-producing Folk Plus. This has been a really great day. We have a whole day again tomorrow. So looking forward to more. And up next, we have Andrea Rosal. Andrea Rosal picked up a guitar at age 40. Started writing soon after.
Actually, we got Bernie.
Oh, we have Bernie? Did I skip
Yeah.
Bernie? I skipped Bernie. I'm so sorry. Bernie, you're up next. From busking in Paris in 1976 to the songwriter community today, music has been an important part of Bernie's life. He says he loves storytellers that can be both lighthearted and heartfelt, and I would agree with that, like John Prine, Lyle Lovett. Let's hear it from Bernie.
It's okay. I co-host the open mic every month, so the order is fluid. So with Father's Day being Sunday, this is an appropriate song about my dad. When I was a kid, I grew up very blue collar. My dad had a lot of jobs. But when I got to high school, he got a really good job. And he asked for the earliest shift, which began at 6 a.m. And he did that so he could come to all my football practices. Not just the games, but the practices. And he was the only dad that did that. He was also a hard-headed old Irish guy who never said, "I love you." But my brother and I never doubted. And this is called The Man in the Chevrolet. A man isn't measured by fortune or fame. All that truly matters is your good name. When I played on high school fields, be it practice or a game, wouldn't even have to look. Know you're in that same old parking spot you always took. Watching from the car, only dad there every day. I knew in my heart you'd be there. You'd be there. Sunny days would find you leaning on the fence. Rainy days I'd look for the glow from your cigarette through the windshield. But what matters is if I needed strength, I'd look through the goalpost for that old white Chevrolet, 'cause you'd be there. You'd always be there. Man isn't measured by fortune or fame, no. All that truly matters is your good name. You gave me your good name. Excuse me. Now the fields I walk are where the game of life is played. When times are hard, I close my eyes and pray for guidance from afar. Get me through the day. I'll often think back to the man in the Chevrolet. Things will be okay, 'cause that's what he would say. Man isn't measured by fortune or fame, no. All that truly matters is your good name. You gave me your good name. When I was finishing this song, my first grandchild was born, my grandson. He shows up in this last verse. Your line remains unbroken though the Chevrolet's long gone. Now there is another man to carry your name on. When my children and their children play fields their very own, the gift that I will give them, the one that I'll pass on, well, I'll be there. I'll always be there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice.
Just gotta make sure it's capo hasn't affected it adversely. So I'm the president of Skyland Songwriters Guild in Northwest New Jersey, and I'm a Nerfa person. I've been going to Nerfa for quite a few years. But I also started going to Surfer, so I recommend everybody go to other regions. Try their other conferences. I'll make it to Farm. I can't this year, but I definitely intend to get out there. All right. So in our songwriting group, and many songwriting groups, we do songwriting challenges or song prompts. And this is from a number of years ago, and the prompt was simply change. And I just figured I'd put as many examples of change into the song as possible. This is Change. I like to change my routine at least once a week, sometimes in between. Change my route, take a different road, sign my name in a secret code. I'm gonna change my style of cooking, but girl, there's one thing I'm not looking to do. I wouldn't change a thing about you. Well, I'll change my mind, and I'll let you change the channel. Gonna change my style and get rid of all of my flannel. I find change so comfortable, and even though it's natural to do, I wouldn't change a thing about you. It might seem strange coming from a guy so prone to rearranging what I do. Wouldn't change a thing about you, no, no, no. Well, it might seem strange coming from a guy so prone to rearranging what I do, but I wouldn't change a thing about you. Do-do, 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 dee-dee-dee-dee-doo, do-do, do-do, do-do-do. Gonna change my shirt, then I'll change the topic. I'll change my point of view, try to be a little less myopic. I'm gonna change my latitude, somewhere a bit more tropic. That's what I'll do, but I wouldn't change a thing about you. It might seem strange coming from a guy so prone to rearranging what I do, but I wouldn't change a thing about you. No, 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 well, it might seem strange coming from a guy so prone to rearranging what I do, but I wouldn't change a thing about you. Do-do, do-do, do-do-do. I wouldn't change a thing. La-da-da-da, la-da-da-da, la-da-da-da. Wouldn't change a thing. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da about you. There we go.
Nice.
That's lovely. Thank you,
Thank you.
Bernie. Yeah, really great tunes.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
All right, and now it is time for Andrea Rosal. For real this time. Andrea picked up a guitar at age 40, which I love. Started writing soon after and was hooked. She's the 2024 winner of Women's Song of Asheville's inaugural songwriting competition. Andrea has written her way through a global pandemic, cancer, parenting 2 kids, Hurricane Helene, and all the ups and downs of everyday life. Let's hear it. I'm sure you have a lot to say.
Thank you, Alexa. I'm gonna play a couple songs today that are inspired by family. This is the first time I've done anything with Folk Alliance, so I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me. This song I wrote during the week after I dropped my daughter 8 years ago off at her first sleepaway camp. It's called Runaway, Come Back. You're squeezing my hand so tight, my fingertips are turning white, flashing me your worried eyes, burying your face with sighs. For a moment I'ma breathe you in, your tumbleweed hair and skin. Now I'm turning you to face the sky, praying will she fall or fly? Go on, run away, but come back. Run away, come back. Run away, come back. You're taller than my heart can take, ocean kissing salt and spray, stacking sand dollars and treasures deep. You hold them in a holy heap. The teens are screaming lyrics along, shoulders moving to your favorite song. But all I hear is a metronome, marking off the years I'll have you home. Go on, run away, but come back. Run away, come back. Run away, come back. Well, I hope you will roam the world, make a friend, learn a trick, hold a hand, stretch yourself, let yourself be who you are, but bring my heart with you, leave yours with mine, then come see me on this blanket in the sunshine. 'Cause I'm a spider in her web, spinning my invisible thread. Like Wonder Woman, I'll lasso you, squeeze you till you know your truth. And even from a space-worn star, tug that line, I'll know who you are. And I'll telegraph my love your way. Listen and you'll hear me say, go on, run away, but come back. Run away, come back. Run away, come back. Go on, run away, but come back. Come back. Run away, come back. Run away, but come back to me. one more. This song is one that happily I was able to share with the person I wrote it for and about, which is my grandmother. I wrote it when she was about 100 years old during COVID. We would Zoom every week, and I got to share it with her over Zoom. She just passed away at 103 and a half. But at about 100, she was still volunteering at the community health center in her community. So this song is about that. I sit here on my perch at 4 o'clock each Saturday. I sit here saying hi, hello, helping families find their way. As they move, they're wrapped in symphonies and blue-green healing art. These holy hallways lead to solo beds, to drips and tubes and charts. And love. Get to know these halls when you're alive near a century. When my first love left this world, the only face he knew was me. My second love was magic, second life, and second loss. I'm kind to people passing by because I know the cost of love. The doctors are all business, checking charts and keeping time. There's no telling if they know I'm here. Maybe that's a good sign. I've outlived all my friends and them my golden firstborn boy. So every time I'm here, I chase old lines of grief and joy. I see it flash in families breathing slow, impatience eyes. And I know more than many how our bodies fill the silence with love. I sit here on my perch at 4 o'clock each Saturday. I sit here saying hi, hello, helping families find their way. To love.
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely. Really beautiful.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Wow.
Well, aren't we having a great night? This is really good. Just wanted to remind everyone that registration for Farm is open. We have closed our official showcase applications, but private showcase host applications will be opening soon. There's going to be lots of things that will be coming out. So if you are not already subscribed to our newsletter, you've got to do it. You have to do it, and that way you will know everything that's happening when it's happening. Annie, should I do a song?
Yes, I'm here to introduce you.
Oh,
That's why I popped you on the screen. I thought, I mean, our next artist is going to just go unintroduced, and that's hardly fair. Although you do have the farm president, listed right there on your name.
all right, that's me.
I first met this lovely woman as a performer. I think it was an International Folk Alliance. And wow, did she step up. Not only is she a wonderful, amazing songwriter, this woman is an expert in the arts of many things that I couldn't even begin to go into because I don't want to take any more of your time, and I should have studied this I was practicing a really big, long, intro, but mostly I just wanted to say, please give it up for the farm board president and the wonderful performer, Alexa Dawson. Wait, I got to get out of here. Hold on. I can't do two things at once. Bye.
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple real quick ones. This one, by the time farm rolls around, I will have a new album out. It's called Stay Put, and this is the first single that is coming out 1 month from tomorrow or something like that, maybe a month from today. It's called Balin Hay. I wrote it for my grandpa. I'm sure you can relate to someone, your Midwestern guy. Building fires or chasing gophers. Long hot days out on the tractor. Or anything you could make better with your hands. The kindness in the way you loved her, and always stopped to touch her shoulder, and making sure she had whatever she wanted in her cup. Didn't see it coming, so it's hard for us to say. We know you're smiling down from a new tractor seat today. And if the sun was shining where you are, you'd still be baling hay. Grace was in the way you lived, the cheerful way you could forgive. So careful in the way you moved through this life. The way you never gave up nothing till it was done and you were happy. Just knowing that you did the very best you can. We didn't see it coming, so you know we're gonna cry as we watch you walking on to that green pasture in the sky. And I hope that you find rest and the peace that we're all looking for today. With the memories you left us of the sunny days when you were baling hay.
Yeah.
For Grandpa Jerry, I asked Annie to also post another link. With so many Chicago songwriters in the room, I would be remiss to leave out that I am teaching a songwriting workshop called Land-Based Songwriting at Old Town School of Folk Music on this Saturday, and I believe there's still some spots left. So I want to do a quick song in Potawatomi. I am learning the language of Potawatomi, which is the language of a great number of my ancestors, and this is my first one. It's about the woodpecker, or O Bapase. Bapa se ginodwa ginodwana oh Bapa se ginodwa ginodwana oh Bapa se Wagwenda kinodwa oh Bapa se oh Bapa se oh Bapa se Papa se oh Bapa se Wagwenda kinodwa Bapa se oh Bapa se Nedwindan Bapa se Elwi nod wayan wabak Wegwenda kinod wak oh Bapa se oh Bapa se oh Bapa se Yanek Panashiek kinod wak memajek oh Bapa se Bapa se we medagwin ma we medagwin ma oh Bapa se oh Bapa se
Yes.
oh Woodpecker oh Bapa se
I was just going to ask you what that stood for, and I just remembered where I originally met you.
was it Virtual Farm?
It was Virtual Farm.
Yeah.
Yes,
what I
because
was
I
thinking.
remember you were like one of my earliest experiences of seeing somebody perform on Zoom.
Really?
I mean, they
You're
can't be
the
true. They
person who
can't be
taught me
right.
to
It's just
perform on
like a
Zoom.
really vivid. Yeah. I just remember just like going, oh my God, listen to this girl sing. So yeah, anyway. All right, moving on.
Well,
We
thanks
have a
very
little
much.
time. Should we, speaking of that, virtual connections being a thing that we should talk about.
Yes, virtual connections is definitely a thing. Annie, is this our last performance lane of the year?
This is our last performance lane of the year. We only do them January through June. Summertime's hard, and then we're into conference time. So, you know, it's 6 months of super fun. And if you're not already signed up for Farm's email list, I know Alexa just said that, but that's also the best way to be notified when the sign up launches, which our next one, of course, will be in January. It's always 2 weeks before the performance lane. And this has been great because we're getting to see a whole bunch of performers that don't usually do performance lane, but this is what we do.
Right. Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. We'll be back at it next year. So, and I did also want to mention at our gathering, we have kind of a brand new thing happening this year, and that is our Presenters Summit. And what this is essentially a big block of time for presenters to get together and discuss issues that are specific to presenters. I know we have a lot of performers in here, and this is not a space for pitching your performance, but if you are running a venue, or if you know someone who is running a venue that would benefit from this time with other presenters, please let them know about it. It's free with your registration. And not only is it the nice big block of time early on Thursday that they have to themselves to discuss a lot of the issues that are facing our venues right now, we will have a track of presenters, workshops, panels, and other things that they will greatly benefit from. So please invite your venues. Let's keep our venues open. Please, let's do that. Let's keep venues open. We want to do that as much as we can. Okay, and moving right along, we have McKain Lakey, described by What's Up magazine as a time capsule unearthed, fine-tuned, and reimagined. McKain Lakey draws creative inspiration from far corners of the American folk music tradition. Lakey blurs lines of old and new, referencing musical textures of past eras, while unabashedly exploring topics of mental health, family separation, rural identity and queer love. I love that rural identity and queer love that exists, and thank you for representing. McKain, take it away.
Thanks. Thanks so much for having me. I think I'll just jump right into this first one. I like my body when there's work to be done. I'm pretty good at hauling heavy shit around. I'm a go-getter. That's what I do. I keep going everywhere, 'cause I'm never gonna get back to you. The place that I'm from, it don't exist no more, since the yuppies showed up and they kicked down the door. Everyone I knew had to move upriver or leave the state to afford a babysitter. That's why I'm a go-getter. That's what I do. I keep going everywhere, 'cause I'm never gonna get back to you. It's a complicated time to be at your worst, when a complicated person has to leave this earth. He tried to get clean, do right by his son, but he found himself alone, both sides of the gun. That's why I'm a go-getter. That's what I do. I keep going everywhere, 'cause I'm never gonna get back to you. Wake up and I wonder, will I ever be enough? First they tell you not to cry, then they say you're too tough. Sometimes you gotta leave to find out who you are. Tattoo, full sleeve, just to cover up the scars. That's why I'm a go-getter. That's what I do. I keep going everywhere, 'cause I'm never gonna get back to you. I like my body when there's work to be done. I'm pretty good at hauling heavy shit around. I'm a go-getter. That's what I do. I keep going everywhere, 'cause I'm never gonna get back to you. Oh, I'm a go-getter. That's what I do. I keep going everywhere, 'cause I'm never gonna get back to you. Keep going everywhere, 'cause I'm never gonna get back to you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, so I've been working on a new album that will hopefully be out sometime next year. And the theme of it is bodies. So largely thinking about the experiences that I've had within my own body as like a non-binary person from a rural place, but also the experiences of a lot of folks in my life. So it's been kind of a combination of just putting together a lot of body-based stories, which has been really really cool and cool. It's been a sweet sort of collective project, and I feel really like honored to be carrying all these different stories right now. But this is one about like the healthcare system and bureaucracy and the struggles of that, which are so real for so many of us.
There's a man in an office who's calling me lazy, 'cause I don't make enough money to even prove that I'm poor. I said I make something small, but it keeps folks alive. Put a number on that, sir. Go ahead and try. Will's brain has been waging neurological war. No Medicaid doctor can tell him what's wrong. There's good days and bad days and can't get out of bed days, waiting for the day someone can diagnose what the hell's going on. There's a woman in the mirror, keeps staring back at me. There's a man in my belly, being eaten alive. There's endless appointments scribbled up and down my body. I've been counting down the seconds till I'm allowed to thrive. We all need someone's approval to demonstrate we're worthy. We're all waiting on answers we hope will come soon. If we're 5 minutes late, then we forfeit our fate, but they can keep us here forever in the waiting room. 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 In the waiting room.
Yeah. Nice.
Woo! Yes. Great music. Thank you, McKain.
Thank you.
I hope all of you will come to farm. Will you all come to farm, please? I think that'd be really great. All right. Man. And now we have another substitute that is just filling in, got put right on the spot earlier and is ready to go. We have Brad Yoder. How are you, Brad?
I'm good.
He's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He's been writing and performing original songs for over 30 years. He was a 2023 and 2021 Kerrville New Folk finalist. And also, he hosts the Musical Chairs Room at NERFA, Folk Alliance International, and this year at SURFA. You just did that then, huh?
I just did that for the first. It was my first surfa. It was really fun.
All right.
And farm.
Oh, and fun.
I mean, not yet, but soon.
I'm too late to do an official at farm, but I could do, maybe I could do the showcase room at farm, which
Absolutely.
would be And some of the people I just heard will be there and could play it. I'm gonna play my 2 newest songs, which seems a little bold, but I do like them both, even though they're weird in a way that I enjoy. They're both from a songwriting prompt group. So this is the newest one, and the prompt the one week was Parted in the Middle. The following week was Shortcuts, so I got them both into this song. And then I wrote a chorus that seems unrelated, but I like how unrelated it is. So if you've driven the Pennsylvania Turnpike, you might know the subject of this song.
Moses struck the water, and it parted in the middle, so the slaves could run to safety on a path right through the Red Sea. But when Pharaoh's army followed, they got swallowed by the water. If you suspend the laws of nature, it'll probably be brief. Breezewood, you're not even a town, unincorporated island on the interstate. Breezewood, I'm not sticking around. Gas and snacks and coffee, then I'll be on my way. Breezewood. Jesus at the wedding, it was right at the beginning. He didn't know if he was ready, but his mother begged him, please. So he turned the jars of water to Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. If you suspend the laws of nature, shortcuts can taste sweet. Breezewood, you're not even a town. You opened 1940 at the dawning of the highway age. Breezewood, I'm not putting you down. It isn't hard to argue. We all could use a breaking news. The world is ending. Maybe we should stop pretending and confess our love for every falling leaf. Julian of Norwich, in her cottage having porridge. She was used to sacred visions. They appeared as waking dreams. She could see it all so clearly, how eternity is tiny, and this world is just one walnut on an everlasting tree. Breezewood, you're not even a town, unincorporated, exit off the interstate. Breezewood, I'll be seeing you round. You're on the way to places where I would like to play. Breezewood, we're not putting you down. It isn't hard to argue. We all could use a break. Breezewood.
Ooh.
I know that exit well.
Yeah, I was driving when I was working on the verses, and then like the chorus came, and I'm like, okay, here you are. I guess you're in this song too. The second newest song is another songwriting prompt group. By the way, if you're passing through Pittsburgh and you want to do something musical, let me know. We're a good hang, and an inexpensive place to live. Not always an easy place to find a great gig, but it'll be fun. The prompt was Astronauts Understand, and this song is called Astronauts.
Astronauts remember, maybe astronauts understand just how far, just how small are all our fragile plans. I recall a moment when I held your hand, like light from stars 1,000 years away. Astronauts miss small things left behind on Earth. Gravity, a summer breeze, the sound of calling birds. I could hear your heartbeat, and I watched your face turn toward light from stars 1,000 years away. The night the solar winds made colors shimmer in the sky. The night we broke the rules to paddle farther from the shore. Astronauts may travel to Jupiter or Mars to colonize or just survive to drive their flying cars. If your heart's a planet, I never got that far. There's a corner of my sky where you can stay, like light from stars 1,000 years away.
Beautiful.
Yes. So glad you popped in, Brad.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's great to hear.
Yes, very glad that you popped in. If you are interested in staying connected, as I mentioned earlier, you don't have to be from Farm to participate in our conference or our virtual connections meetups. So we have several different peer groups that meet at different times. And if you would like to join either our general peer group for everyone, or if you're a presenter, we do have a presenters group. We have a DJ group led by Sue Kessel. We have, is that all? I think that's all. But anyway, all of those times are listed at farmfolk.org/virtual connections or something like that. So go to our website, find virtual connections, and you can sign up to register for those Zooms to get those reminders. All right, we have just a couple, in fact, two performers left today. Jolene Dixon, you are up next. Jolene, I got to hear at Folk Alliance International this year. Really enjoyed
Oh,
that.
you're not going to be happy with me for interrupting you again, but nope, Diane Perry. We have three people left.
How skipping over things. So weird. Diane.
Everybody
Parrish,
give it
I'm
up for Alexis. She's kicking butt. She's working really hard today.
Okay. 2017 Farm official showcaser, violinist, and singer-songwriter Diane Parry's madly original music incorporates folk, funk, jazz, Latin, and classical, and can evoke tears or laughter, all with an irrepressible stage presence. See why Tom Paxton, Don Henry, John Vesner, and others love to have her play with him. It's like Joni Mitchell and James Brown had a baby, and she plays violin. Take it away, Diane.
Hi. Thank you so much for hosting this. I love Farm. It's possibly my favorite regional conference. And you guys are great over there. Thank you so much. All right, this is a song called The Secret Life of Lost and Lonely Things. The secret life of every lost and lonely thing. Don't think it's over just because it's not around. That pen and pencil set you lost while on your way to school had the most marvelous adventures here in town. A satin ribbon you used to wear upon your hair, and all the little things that slip from holes in pockets were only playing hooky for a day. Each night they're missing you and wishing they had never run away. And even I, though you will see my face no more, don't think I'm not out having fun where you can't follow. But oh my dear, one day when we are closer once again, then you will know I never really went away at all.
Oh, lovely.
So now we're going to do a little stage work up here. Go ahead, Ted. My fantastic pianist is going to accompany me on the next tune, and he's moving the device over, and we're going to do a really fun tune for you. Thanks. Thank you, Ted.
Oh, you're welcome.
There he is.
Great cinematography here.
That was like so smooth. I know. I'm just here going, I thought we were going to get dizzy, but nope. It's kind of perfect.
Oops. What did I do? It's tight in Ted's studio. Everybody, this is Ted Brancato. Let me get him in the picture a little better there.
Hi.
There he
Hi,
is.
Ted.
We are in his studio in Springfield, New Jersey. Let's hear it for New Jersey. All right, okay, off comes the hat. This The song's a little bit more wild. I need my wild hair. Oh gosh, I got hot hat hair. Okay, so everybody, you might be aware that there is a tradition in folk of the murder ballad, but I am half Italian and half Puerto Rican, so I write a murder mambo about spaghetti sauce. It's called Puttanesca, and you can sing along if you like. The last line of every chorus, every verse becomes one of the lines in the chorus. So you can. Here we go. And here's the recipe for Puttanesca. A little olive and some anchovy, garlic, capers, peppers for some heat. Makes a pasta sing a symphony. That's how you make a puttanesca. Puttanesca, puttanesca. That's how you make a puttanesca. Puttanesca, puttanesca. That's how you make a puttanesca. When a lovely senorina sweet asks the man she loves what he wants to eat, then for her alone did his heart beat when she made him puttanesca, puttanesca, puttanesca. When she made him puttanesca, puttanesca, puttanesca. When she made him puttanesca. The rumors fly for another woman, he has the eye. And at first she thought that she might die, but then she made some puttanesca, puttanesca, puttanesca. Then she made some puttanesca, puttanesca, puttanesca. Then she made some puttanesca. Oh, the little things she put in it. A piece of stone and some olive pit. Once or twice she even spit in it. Ugh. That's how she made his puttanesca, puttanesca, puttanesca. That's how she made his puttanesca, puttanesca, puttanesca. That's how she made his puttanesca. Ever since that day, for a while behind her back he played. Then mysteriously he passed away. After eating puttanesca, puttanesca, puttanesca. After eating puttanesca, puttanesca, puttanesca. After eating puttanesca. So if you've a wife that's good to you, be sure to her that you stay true. But if you cheat, whatever you do, don't eat the puttanesca! Puttanesca, puttanesca. Don't eat the puttanesca, puttanesca, puttanesca. Don't eat the puttanesca, puttanesca.
Bravo. That was awesome. I needed to get off my butt.
Bravo.
Yeah.
everybody. Thank
Really
you.
great.
My gosh.
Oh, that was good. That was like cathartic or something. I don't know.
That
That
was
felt really
great.
good.
I love
Thank you
that.
to Ted Brancato, my accompanist.
Yes. Thank you, Ted. All right. Now, for real this time, it is time for Jolene Dixon. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. As I said, I heard you at Folk Alliance International. I can't wait to hear you again. Jolene is what you call a unicorn. She's a rare breed of songwriters raised in Music City. And in case you were wondering, yes, she was named after the song because her dad, Donovan Cowart, was Dolly's sound engineer. Blending roots of Americana and 90s nostalgia, a storied life is her coal mine to spread the gospel that we ain't all that different. And we can get along for a song. All right, Jolene, let's hear it.
All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for having me. And yes, it's very good to see you again. I'm going to start with a song that I wrote with Melody Walker, who just won a Grammy with Sierra Farrell for her work on American Dreamin'. This is called Bloom. Well, I knew heaven when I was 5. Endless pleasure, so free and so alive. Well, I was 11 when the hammer fell. This new feeling, I should be ashamed to be myself. Is that the day that I became so uncomfortable in my skin? They told me that my soul was untouchable without him. Is it a sin to get to heaven too soon? Does a flower need permission just to bloom? Out of the garden where all this shit started, I'm digging, making some room to Well, I took a lover at 25. He couldn't please me no matter how he tried. Then at 37, I forgave my past. Well, I lost religion, but I found God at last. 'Cause they plucked all my petals, then sold them right back to me. Always edging toward heaven, kept somewhere just out of reach. Oh, is it a sin to get to heaven Pray when the day comes for my final breath, I'll fly away free of any fear of death. Well, I don't know where we go or what any of all this means. If anything, dust to dust, womb to tomb, someday soon maybe I'll be a maple tree. Right back to the garden where all this shit started. I'm digging, still finding room to Thank you so much. I know that's a long one, so here's my short one. I wrote this song for my sister when she was living on the streets and doing what she needed to do to survive and to feed her body what it needed to survive addiction. And it was Christmas. I didn't know where she was on the planet. And you know, sometimes these songs write themselves for you so you can heal. And that's, I think, what happened with this one. It's called I'll Find You. When you're running in circles, no place to hide. When you're scared you might have taken your last ride, and the blood coursing through you is a white-hot balloon. Don't worry, darling, I'll find you. Don't be ashamed when I do, 'cause if you look a little closer, I'm just like you. We share the same role, same pain, same heart. So I'll find you, darling, when the sun goes dark. No clean slate required when you can't tell if you're wide awake or dog tired. No need to start anew. And don't worry, darling, I'll find you. And when your voice in the distance sings blue moon, well, I'll be howling like a coyote saying I love you. When you're giving up on this uphill climb, well, I'll find you, darling, in the nick of time. No clean slate required when you can't tell if you're wide awake or dog tired. No need to start anew. And don't worry, darling. Don't worry, darling. Don't worry, darling. I'll
Hmm.
Yes, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Beautiful.
Thanks for being here. We keep talking about farm in Lyle in 2025, and that is very true. That is very much happening. But in 2026, 2027, and 2028, we will be in Minneapolis.
Yay!
And I'm so excited about that. And this leads me to introducing our final performer, Leslie Rich. Not only is Leslie performing, but he's also our farm's new registrar for the conference. we needed that.
I'll be there at the desk greeting you all.
He'll be there. He'll be there to say hello and welcome. He's a Northern Irish songwriter. He creates authentic and cathartic rock and roll, backed by the wonderfully monikered Rocket Soul Choir. The tightly rhythmic three-piece are the perfect vehicle for songs that tug at the heart and crave for hope. Leslie, welcome. And
there
thank
you. Are. What a lovely thing to say. I'm normally prone to a lot of stories, so I'll try not to this evening. But I will see you all at farm. When you all come to Minneapolis, because you're all coming now, right? We've got some good stuff lined up. You know, we've got a great Irish scene up here that is sometimes woefully underrepresented at Farm and Folk Alliance, and so we have some things planned. So we do. Anyway, this is an old English song actually that I learnt from a couple of Irishmen, and it's one of those ones that sort of grew verses over many years and sort of changed meaning a little bit. But this version, I thought, was a little bit more close to my heart. It's called the Foggy Foggy Dew, and it's or in Irish, the Foggy Foggy Dew, but it's typically understood that the foggy dew is just sort of an analogy for many things, just kind of protecting this woman that shows up in this guy's doorstep, which has never happened to me, but there you are, which is probably a good thing. I was a bachelor, young and bold. I followed the roving trade, and the only harm that ever I done was courted a handsome maid. Wooed her all of the summertime and part of the winter too, and the only harm that ever I done was keep off the foggy dew. Was one night about 12 o'clock as I lay fast asleep, there came this maid to my bedside, and bitterly she did weep. She wept, she moaned, she tore off her clothes and cried, "What shall I do?" So I hauled her into bed, covered up her head, for to keep off the foggy dew. Well, all the first part of that night we did sport and play, and all the latter part of that night snug in my arms she lay. But when the broad daylight appeared, she cried, I am undone. Well, hold your tongue, my pretty young girl, for the foggy dew is gone. I never told nobody her name, and it's damned be if I do. But it's oftentimes that I think on that night that I kept off the foggy dew. And it's oftentimes that I think on that night when I kept off the foggy dew.
Leslie, is that a cittern?
It's an Irish bouzouki.
Ah, gotcha.
Is what it is. 8 strings, so like an octave mandolin maybe is kind of what it's like.
That was gonna be my guess.
I'm always writing. I'm always writing songs. There's no real one way to do it, and just like somebody else said a little earlier, sometimes songs just write themselves. They just show up on your doorstep, and you just go with them. I lost my mommy. I actually lost my mommy and my daddy, and almost about a dozen people in 2024. And it took a toll for sure. But my mommy and I had a very good relationship, and we used to sing together a lot. There's even some videos out there on the internet of her and I singing together, which is nice. And I was going to play you this next song because this is the guitar that I keep beside the sofa. This is my mommy's guitar that my daddy bought her in 1976, and she taught me how to play some of those Irish songs on some of those Celtic songs, and but I also learned how to play AC/DC's Back in Black and some good old punk music on this guitar as well. And it's got some of the scars to prove it. But anyway, I have this guitar, and this is the guitar that this song was written on. And I'll play it on this guitar, actually. That's what I'll do. Well, it's hot up here in Minnesota right now, and the weather's playing havoc with my guitars. So actually, we'll just go back to Penny here. There's a song called Joan of Arc. I recently had a close friend that broke up with a long-term partner, and they're still madly in love with them. And it just sort of broke my heart a little bit, and got me just thinking about this is about unrequited love, and so that's what the song's about. This is called Joan of Arc. It'll be out later on this year as part of an album with my rock band, the Rocket Soul Choir, like Alexa already mentioned. But I've got a lovely man by the name of Trevor Wagon that is putting a whole orchestration to this song. So it's going to be massive. It'll be massive. Anyway, it's called Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc and her divine inspiration took control of her heart. And if I had just some of that conviction, mine likely wouldn't fall apart quite so often as it does. Take the blame because that's how it is, oh so often. I couldn't change it if I tried. And all the bread trails that I leave for you to follow, just to walk with me a mile, just to walk with me a while. What I know now is it's hard to change direction when you're invested in the dream. And even when it's broken, there is no point in fixing. You've been blinded to the other lives you've seen. Something better, something well, something treasured, something real. I take the blame because that's how it is, oh so often. Couldn't change it if I tried. And all the bread trails that I leave for you to follow, just to walk with me a while, just to walk with me a while. Everybody knows it's true. Everybody except you. Everybody knows it's true. I take the blame because that's how it is, oh so often. I couldn't change it if I tried. And on the bread trails that I leave for you to follow, just to walk with me a while. I take the blame because that's how it is, oh so often. Couldn't change it if I tried. And all the bread trails that I leave for you to follow, just to walk with me a while, just to walk with me a while. I take the blame because that's how it is, oh so often.
All right. Thank you so much, Leslie.
Nice.
Thank you to everyone who listened, who played, who has contributed to our conversations, and who has contributed to this whole 2-day conference. Folk Plus is really great because of the regions, not just farm, but all of the regions have contributed everything that you're seeing this weekend. So get connected with your region, and we are going to see you all tomorrow.